good?
So what's new with Werdz?
Yeah, man, nothing much, man. Just enjoying this nice, beautiful day out here. You know, besides that, just getting all the music prepared to release. Fell in love with an escort. That'll be dropping really soon, I believe, sometime next month or November, I believe. And then Freestyle Files is dropping December, top of December. And then the Lab Scientist is dropping later probably sometime next year. I don't want to put out too much. I just want people to enjoy, like, people's attention span is real short right now, you know what I mean, for a while now. So I just want people to enjoy what I already have out first, and then enjoy this new quality version of myself, the new improved version, you know what I mean? Cause I got a lot of shit, yo. Y'all don't even know. Music videos, a lot of content, man. Music, all that. Beats, all that, man. Just check out the website, rossxproductions.com. Productions with a Z.
How do you balance being an artist and performing while having anxiety?
Oh man, like that is a little difficult. But as I got older, I realized it comes with the territory. It's just something that I have to deal with and balance as a man. So it's you know, what I do is like I try to just like really prepare myself mentally, like for those moments, like when a concert is coming up or like a gig or an event. I try to just get myself mentally prepared like days or weeks before, so that I'm already in that mindset of when the time comes, I'm confident enough to know, like, this is what I gotta do. Like, as you all know, confidence is knowing. So for me, like when I know how to do something really good, it's like second nature, so I don't have to think about it. You know, the anxiety I think comes when I'm not prepared, or like I don't really uncomfortable with certain environments and things like that. I'm not, you know, new environments or whatever. Like that's where the uncertainty comes in. But like I also smoke weed, that helps a lot. I take deep breaths, you know, like I'll be like breathe in, breathe out, meditation, you know, that's every morning, you know, CBD. So it's a lot of things that calm me. Like my thoughts, when I start creating too, like my thoughts really I start getting too many thoughts. I have so much stuff on the paper, so like the breathing in and out deeply, and the weed and CBD really helps calm myself. So meditation helps gather my thoughts and centers, you know what I mean?
How is it transitioning from being an artist and producer to podcasting?
Oh man, like that's an interesting transition, because the podcasting is like something entirely different. I never thought I would be doing it. For that, I would say that it's more like podcasting. It's more like I have to like talk more now. So like it's more like I'm like a host now. So like it's like with the rapping and stuff like that and beats, like that beats is more behind the scene. Rapping is flowing. Like you're not thinking. Like you're just like going off of what you were saying at the moment, or rapping. You have the stuff on paper. The podcasting, that's more different. You have to prepare for that. Like you have to have talking points. You have to know what you're talking about. For me, not able to express myself a lot, and communication issues at times, it gets kind of difficult to kind of think of things like, you know, like where you it doesn't come out right sometimes. You know, then we look back at the footage, it's like, oh snap, like I could improve that. So I guess it's all a learning curve, you know. So, but I'm looking forward to this challenge. So.
What do you enjoy more, being an artist, producer, or podcast host?
Like that all depends for me. Like that all depends on my creative mode for that day or that time. Like where it's like one day I might want to do the artist thing, where I want to write rhymes, or create songwriting, you know what I'm saying? Or one day I might want to just make beats and be on my production shit, you know what I'm saying? Me in the production wave. Or one day I might just want to do a podcast and like make an episode, you know, drop an episode like that. It all depends, you know what I mean? But like where my creative zone is at that moment. But like I would say definitely though, I would say more of like the artist part, if I could choose just one, because that gives me a chance to really express myself, how I'm feeling. So whatever I'm going through, I could just write that down on paper, translate it to wax, put it on in music form, and then hopefully it'll help somebody else out who's going through the same thing. You know what I mean? So like I would say that.
Okay, what would you tell your younger self, music-wise, what to do and not to do to avoid mistakes and save time?
What I would do is I would say that this is a business. Like, you have to know what you're getting into. Like, what are your goals? Like, like if you don't know like that this is a business, you're really pretty much a hobbyist, like a hobby rapper, or like just a guy that's just doing it in his free time or whatever, and not really putting it out there like that. You know what I mean? Like, even if you is, it's not really gonna go nowhere. Like, what are your goals? Are you trying to make a living off this? Like, is it just side income? Or are you trying to create a business out of music? Like, what are you trying to accomplish with it at the end goal? You know what I mean? Like, have a team, like a good team, a team with trusted people that everybody knows their roles, everybody knows what they're capable of, what they need to do to get the job done, to get it to the next level. Have network with other artists, with other DJs that could actually play your music and shit like that. Things like that, man, because if you don't, it's pretty much like you just pretty much, as I said, just like a hobby rapper or whatever. It's not really gonna go nowhere, so that's very, very important, man. But you gotta know your business, because like, how you getting paid? Is it royalties? You know what I mean? Like, just spot on performance when you get paid on the spot like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, very coming from, as I just said, like, you gotta know this stuff, man. Like, it's like probably 5% music, 95% business. So a lot of this stuff I'm just learning myself right now. You know what I mean? So under Rozx Productions, I'm a business. I'm a brand, so I'm learning more about branding and like that type of business. So that's my lane. You know what I mean? So that's what I would tell my younger self.
Do you prefer the music industry now or in the 90s, 2000s, as far as releasing music, promos, etc.?
Oh man, like I definitely prefer it now, because as an introvert, for me, like, it's a lot more convenient for me where I could just drop something online and like it's to masses of people, like in the snap of a finger, into my audience, my core audience on Instagram or whatever, or wherever there's social media. Whereas opposed to like in the 90s, and you could also network better on social media as well. So like you don't have to be meeting people face to face, most of the time. And it's just like back in the 90s, 2000s, you actually had to be outside. I mean, you still have to do that now to perform and to network at times, but it's not a necessity. You know what I'm saying? Like, back then you needed probably an A&R, like a street team. You needed somebody probably to put you on, to give you, to give you that cosign. You know what I'm saying? Like, necessarily you don't need that now. Anybody can make a fucking album or a song now. You don't even need a studio now. Like, you don't even need to go to a studio now. You can do all that at home on like a computer that's less than like $400. Just download some of these software, recording software, get a microphone for like $100 or whatever, some mixes, and then you got your home, learn how to mix and shit and record, and then you can do your own stuff. Press it up, and do all that. So it's a lot easier now for me. Like, I love it personally.
Any last thoughts or shout outs?
Yeah, basically, as I say on everybody, just shout out to everybody keeping it real, and a big shout out to everybody who's been fucking with me since the beginning, and like they see like the progress and the growth in myself. You know what I mean? So like I salute everybody for sticking with me and staying with me, and the best is yet to come. I say I'm just getting started with this, yo. I just need y'all to stay tuned.